Here are my notes. My name is Khalil. Close your eyes and think about the last time you lost your keys or your phone. As the average person loses their keys or phone or just any basic items at least 2 times a week, if not more. As your keys and your phones are the top 3 misplaced items, it is natural for a person to lose their things every day. When you lose your items that you are finding, you spend a lot of time on them. You spend on average 15 minutes looking for your car keys. This was stated by the Wall Street Journal. I lost my keys and my phone at least 3 times a week, if not more, because I have bad memory of where I place these items and I'm not organized to place them in a specific place. By the end of the speech, I hope you guys all go get a tile keychain tracker. First, we will need to recognize that the people are misplacing items like their phones and basic items, everyday items like their keys, very often. Then we'll need to find a solution to find these items very quickly. For example, a ring on a tracker. Human beings are very forgetful people. They forget where they place items very constantly. As we feel that we have an impact on our problems as we are trying to find these items. Based on statistics, the average person loses their phone 33% of the time they lose something. And then 28% of the time of their keys, which means Americans misplace sometimes items every single week, as I lose my items at least 3 times a week. For example, I forgot where I placed my car keys last night to get to work today. Also, I'm pretty surprised to find out that Americans spend 2.5 days looking for their items a year. I find that people spend these items more because based on the items that you can't find, basically like a wallet, because you can't just replace it or just get a new one, you have to keep looking for it. For example, I forgot my wallet somewhere and I kept looking as it had very important information like my ID, my credit cards, my social security card, and much more that can't be replaced just within one day or a week or so. Which brought to my attention that I can't replace it, so I kept looking. I found it after 5 days. As also, I'm looking for important papers as I misplaced my birth certificate or important school papers, which I had to keep looking for them because they're not replaceable, which causes me to look for hours and even days sometimes because I just give up. I always think of the words yikes because I just feel so terrible on myself to not remember where I put these very important items, which are very valuable, of course. Statistics also show that 60% of the people have been late because they misplaced something for work. And also, this is the reason why 49% of the people have been late to appointments because they misplaced their keys or something like that. And 22% of the people have been late to an airplane ticket like a train, a bus ride, or just even a flight. The statistics were made by Biggs in 2017. I have been late to many events in work, school, etc. because I lost my keys and I can't get there without my keys. There are a lot of hidden costs when it comes to these keys, which are like productivity risks, which was also found by the real-time network. When people miss school and work, there are large risks and consequences to people. For example, they can lose their main source of income, which rely to pay their bills, their rent, and other expenses to take care of others and themselves. Missing these items and missing A meeting could make you lose one of the largest opportunities of your life, or if not that year, made by Biggs also. Losing something that brings you a lot that can bring you a lot of stress. As we are going through a pandemic and we're stressed already. There are no ideas of where you put it, and your mind is just enough stressed as you are frustrated as you can't find the items when you're looking back and forth. And your memory is just being even more stressed for the next time, and you're just so unorganized and you keep thinking about it. People memorizing where they place the items is not the easiest, as it is very hard even for myself. I even experience this. There are many solutions to satisfy this, as you can paint your keys. You can get a smaller purse. You can have a designated place for your item, like your key or your wallet can be placed on your desk, or your car keys can be placed on a hanger right next to your garage door. These are ideas, but they don't work, as the average person has to spend 18 to 254 days just to grow a habit and be automatically working on it. And then the average person actually is the average of that number is 66 days for the person to actually pursue it for the rest of their lives, just like being automatic, which then usually comes to our focus and doing things, and we're just more adapted to it, which was made by the Healthline. This is why we should get a tile tracker. This is a small device this shaped, if not smaller, and if you click on it, it starts ringing, and you can click on it from your phone, and there's a key locator, which is a large alarm on the tile. This is great because it notifies you if your keys or your wallet is away from your phone, reminding you that you're getting away from it and you might have forgot it on the table at the restaurant, which can make you misplace items and make you realize that you need to focus, and it will give you a notification to let you go follow it back and not to be stressed over those bad habits of leaving things on tables or anywhere. This solution to this problem is a matter to make sure we don't misplace anything. And if we do, we can find it within minutes, as it will notify you from the app, which does a lot of benefits that aspects of your life. You must have a tile to see the visual benefits. As you can see them, you lost your items in less than 3 minutes. If you lost them in the basement and you click on that app to go find for example, your car keys, and you forgot them in the basement, it will start ringing, and you'll find the ring from the basement, and you'll find it, just like Find My iPhone, for example. There was a review made by Teresa in 2020. I bought this for my husband because I was tired of him asking me where my keys are, where my wallet is, etc., which was found by the reviews off Tile. I was tired of always asking him. I don't know, stuff like that. So I need them. I have lost my car keys at least last week. We could not find it, and I was afraid that I was going to misplace them. And I did. I found them in the garage. I never put my car keys in the garage. I used the app and found it ringing in the garage, which made my day become more happier, as I didn't stress out to go find it being late to work. No, I went to work perfectly fine, right on time. My day was very great. The benefits of the tile and the use of it is that it's very convenient and it's easy to use, as it's just an app and it's really simple. The benefits is that it doesn't waste your time of the average 15 minutes for you looking at it to make you even more stressed on your day, being late to work, being late to a meeting, being late to anything. And you won't lose a large opportunity, have a lot of consequences of anything. And you will not have any bad consequences, and you'll probably be rewarded of yourself because you'll be so happy to be right away finding the items, not having stress, nothing like that. This item is all you need to find your phone, as you can click the button on the tile and it will find your phone. The tile will help you and others. As you can tell, it is very beneficial as it saves time, as Americans don't always have to complain how they don't have that much time because they're just wasting time on other things or just too busy. People naturally just misplace items left and right. We waste a lot of time looking for these items, so the tile will eliminate this by finding the items real quick and just getting the job done. So I want you guys all to leave here and get on your phone and look up Tile Tracker. They go for as low as $24.99 up to $59.99, but it's well worth it no matter which one you get. This will be one of the greatest investments you can make for yourself, as this is the most efficient for getting time done when you're late, can't find your keys. Just remember what happened to you in the last situation when you lost your keys or your phone and you were late to work. You can find this item at any big store like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Amazon, and even on the Tile app. Please go get yours. Thank you.